There is no one I want more on this team right now in the middle of a rebuild than Jeremy Sochan. Not only with his offensive potential, his defensive prowess, but just his attitude. He is just so perfect for what the San Antonio Spurs are trying to build.
I want some nasty. Are we having fun yet?
All right, so this is just Clan, the Sochan fan at this point. Most of my videos are around Jeremy Sochan, but I don't know what to say. He's the most exciting part of this team and most exciting part of this future. While you guys know Keldon Johnson has put up some pretty decent numbers. I mean, a huge jump from last season with him being the primary ball handler at this point, or primary scorer, if you will. But he's been impressive. Devin Vassell has been impressive, but it's something about Sochan where I sit back and I'm like, he's it. He's him. Okay, there's something there. So we're going to talk about this incident and talk about a little bit more. But before we do, if you guys want to support the channel, man, clanthemerchfan.com. I have some other designs coming, but you got to be patient with that. But these are two that I've just dropped. So if you want to skip over this part, please do. Just like 15 seconds. But yeah, so I have this 90s San Antonio, Texas. I just thought 90s style would be cool. You know how those bootlegs go. It looks pretty nice. And then obviously the Not Today. And I know quite a few of you guys have been hitting me up on this one. So if you guys want to support, please do. clanthemerchfan.com, link in the description. I appreciate all the love. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about this. Jeremy Sochan. So you guys know what happened. Please don't copyright NBA. You don't want to copyright me on this, right? I mean, I don't know, guys, it's going to be cut out. If this part is cut out, I'm sorry. It's because I got copyright claimed. All right. But as you guys know, you've seen this in which Markieff Morris attempted to put his weight into Jeremy Sochan. And as soon as he did, and Jeremy Sochan lost some balance, he said, oh, okay, you're coming with me. Honestly, actually, I don't know. Looking at it in slow motion. Hold on. Okay. All right. I did not notice this before. At first, when you watch it straight through in real time, it looks like he pushed Jeremy Sochan down and he pulled him with him. But that's not what actually happened. If you see here, I don't think Jeremy Sochan was falling. I don't think he was falling. Yeah, right here, he could have regained his balance right there. He just flipped him. That's just clever. That's just clever. That's a way to get away with something and not get kicked out of the game. And no telling what he called him. Probably called him a wanker. You wanker. This is absolutely incredible, though. So, look, here's the thing about Jeremy Sochan. We've been talking about this all season long. All right. I talked about this before the season even started, but he has quite a bit of nasty to him. All right. There's no ifs or buts about it. Now, a lot of Spurs fans have been yearning for this. They've been yearning for this nastiness, this tough guy persona on the court. Right. Jonathan Simmons, I think he kind of had that. He had a little bit of nasty to him, but in particular, as far as big man that I can think of as of recent, Dwayne Dedmon. Spurs fans love Dwayne Dedmon. I didn't understand it. Even on the defensive side of the ball, I understand people say he's a good defender or whatnot. Offensive side of the ball, I know that he shows some tenacity, but I just didn't necessarily think he helped the team that much. And now there's a lot of reports coming out saying that, oh yeah, he's not even a good teammate. So I was never crazy about Dedmon. But the thing about Jeremy Sochan is he's kind of one of those guys that fit more in the category of a Patrick Beverley. Now, don't get me wrong. He's going to be way better than Pat Bev, okay? But he's one of those guys where if he's on your team, you absolutely love him. If you're playing against him, you can't stand the dude. But the thing is, the reason why I think there's a huge gap between him and maybe even, someone like Patrick Beverley is the fact that he can back it up as well. Even as a rookie, he can back it up. If you guys don't know, and I can't show this, but after this play, he got an and one on Markieff Morris. So he can back it up. He doesn't just talk the talk, he walks the walk. He is a nasty, nasty kid, and I absolutely love it. I know a lot of people are still trying to make those comparisons to Dennis Rodman. Don't necessarily understand that still. As you guys know, I said it before as well, early on, but it's getting kind of out of hand now where people are just making so many comparisons. And let's be real, he plays nothing like Dennis Rodman. Like nothing like, other than the nastiness, a little bit of nastiness, other than the hair color and piercings, he is nothing like Dennis Rodman on both ends of the ball. I don't think. I also think he'll be a better defender than Rodman when it's all said and done. But that's just me. That's just me. So I was just looking through here out of curiosity. You guys know how I feel about Jeremy Sochan. We talked about his nastiness like 5 million times. We talked about how he treated the Memphis Grizzlies. We talked about how he treated Luka Doncic. We all know. Everyone around the league is starting to get a taste and glimpse of Jeremy Sochan, okay? But I went and I just looked at our top power forwards, or at least what's a ranker, what's some of the ranking that we have here. And I would not be surprised if he end up in our top 5 as far as best big man, best power forwards we've ever had. Because as you guys know, Tim Duncan, obvious, right? I think Aldridge is obvious. Anyone in the comments that says Aldridge is not top 3 big man of all time for the San Antonio Spurs, come on. You got to be a little nicer than that. Terry Cummings, I would give Terry Cummings that, especially with him having, I think it was it 2 or 3 years of 50 plus games? I don't know. I know the Spurs went from 21 wins to like 51 wins or something like that. But him teamed up with David Robinson, they were pretty doggone nasty. Also, he got a Rookie of the Year, but he didn't get that with the Spurs. But I would say, fine, out of respect, these are the top 3. I would not be surprised if he goes into that 4th spot. I feel like this ranker here has Pau Gasol at the 4th spot, but just out of respect, I think, because I don't think Pau Gasol should be at this 4th spot. At least with him with San Antonio, he shouldn't be at this 4th spot. Him, if you're talking about overall career, sure, but when he was playing for the Spurs, no, I would take what I'm getting right now out of Jeremy Sochan over Pau Gasol in a heartbeat, and what he brought. But that's just something I want to bring up. But yeah, man, look, I love me some Jeremy Sochan. He's showing absolute nasty here. It's gross. It's awful. And I want the whole NBA to hate him as much as Markieff Morris probably hates him now. Also, I don't know if I brought this up. I don't think I did. This is what Markieff Morris had to say about the wrestling move, okay? He actually did like a wrestling move on me. I said, that's impressive, I told him. It was impressive because he used a lot of force and he kind of flipped me. He got me. He's just stronger than you. He's just tougher than you. You obviously was trying to get chippy with him. And he said, all right, you want to get chippy? Let's get chippy then. But this is what Jeremy Sochan had to say. Just being a little cheeky is something I do. Now, funny enough, I think this is the exact same. I think this is the exact same thing. Oops, sorry. I think this is the exact same thing that, who said this? Was it Steven Adams? Who said that? Someone said it. Someone said that about him. Another player in the NBA said that about him. I'm sorry, I'm losing my mind. My thoughts are all jumbled today. I can't remember. But anyways, look. Oh, here we go again. Guys. He's okay. Anyways, I'll give it to you guys later, man. If you want to support the channel, as always, clanthemerchfan.com, link in the description. I should do a don't mess with the Sochan. I should do it. All right, I'll give it to you guys later, man. Until next time. Bye.